Hello and welcome back to another episode of Exploring Countries Russia. Last episode, we learned how to read Russian. I brushed up again before this episode. Hopefully that's going to help us today, because today we are going to be playing Geoguessr. We're going to be playing the Explorer mode. If you can see up here, I played a little bit. We're doing Russia. I've never done Russia yet. And I'm just going to try to get like as high a score as possible. And we'll see how that goes. I'll play a couple times through and try to use my newfound knowledge in reading Russian. I still can't speak it, but I can sound the words out. And hopefully that is going to help us figure out where we are a lot quicker. So without further ado, let's begin here. Okay. So there is no time limit, of course, on this mode, so it's really going to be about as high a score as possible, I think, and I will definitely be cutting a lot out because when it comes to Russia, there's a lot of times when, you could be traveling for miles without seeing anything. So first decoding lesson here, P-E-T, right? This is a P, I believe. P, I, like an I, like E. T, I don't know what this is, but I'm assuming it's just an E-R. So, Peter. Peter FM. This sign looks really nice. So, let's see how far I can get through. Zakazchik. Zakazchik, that's what that says. What does this say? Sentia Proya, I think. I don't like it. I see this though, and maybe this can help. So let's see what it says. Sosnovi Bor, something like that. Another thing I'm really interested in doing on this series, actually, now that I think about it, is maybe doing another episode where I study the geography, I guess, of different areas of Russia. So just being able to tell by the types of trees and if it's flat or mountainous, where we are. I feel like that could be a really cool thing, and it would be very, very helpful in this. Anyway, let's continue here. Okay, so we have another sign here. Looks like it says Komandor Baza Odopka or something. I don't know. I'm looking for names I recognize. Not that I know many Russian cities, but... So we've traveled miles here, and we just came up upon another town. So this is Kyandikulya or something like that. This is just me right now literally flexing that I can sound words out. So what I think I'm going to do, I'm going to make an educated guess here. I don't know where I am. I really have no clue whatsoever. And we're going to try to learn from this. So the things I'm noticing, the types of trees, the tall like birch trees, I think, these tall white barked trees. The road seems like it's in the middle of being paved. They left it like this. They stripped it and left it. It's a little underdeveloped, it seems. So in Russia, where could we be? I'm thinking maybe here. It doesn't seem that northern. The trees don't seem like they seem more deciduous than they seem evergreen. So let's give it a shot. I'm completely wrong, and there we go. I'm starting to learn. The trees did look like they do in Lower Finland, so it's fair. Looks a little bit like the type of trees you find in the Estonia, Finland lower half. Interesting. So Sosnovi Bor was what I did see. Let's go to the next one and see how we do. Cool. So we have a lot of Cyrillic to work with right off the bat. So this is good. So I believe this E is like yo. So we have S, Dinyum, Veliko, Koi pobede. And then this may be helpful. Right, pobede. And we're by the ocean. It's to the southeast is the water. Well, let's look at the trees first. They look very, not to use the word again, but deciduous. They don't look like evergreens. They're not the same tall white birch trees that we saw in the past. Let's see what this says. Novi season. Season. Maybe just season. Yeah. Novi season. Kind of sounds like a place, you know, Novi season. It's on the water somewhere. Ooh, look at that. Look at that. That's so cool. What is that? Oh, this is going to help a lot because I think this here might be a place. Ulica. Okay, I've never heard of Ulica. And then this says Koltsevaya. Ulica Koltsevaya. And this says Obman. Zavisaite. Zavisaite. See, the problem is, by just being able to sound things out, it doesn't give you the ability to actually know where you are. But this says Zamera. Zamera made me think of Samara. Zamena Masla. And this E is Exleres. I don't know. I'm starting to realize maybe that my theory of just learning how to read Russian was not enough and didn't help. Because if these were 3-minute rounds, I still wouldn't have enough time to figure this out. Titer. Kukoa. Sivota. This all sounds very familiar, like actual places. Which is why I have no idea. And I'm just going to place it, honestly, maybe over here. Let's find out. The eastern part of Russia, near Vladivostok. This place was called Nakhodoka. I don't think I saw Nakhodoka anywhere, but interesting. Okay. Alright, next up is just a practice round. I don't care about the score this time around. So let's see. We're in a city, seemingly out in the middle of nowhere, possibly. Slava Nefti. Slava Nefti is what that says. This says Alteka. Apteka, I think. Feels very flat and expansive, but kind of empty at the same time. This says something bank, right? So let's see. Khanty Mansisknya Bank. Doesn't help me. What about this? Crediti. Credit something. I don't know if I'm right on the pronunciation, but I think it's close. It's fun just pronouncing the words, honestly. We are really out in the middle of nowhere. We really are. Zona. We're in a 30 mile per hour zone, or kilometer per hour, zone. Ooh. Oh, I don't think I'm going to be able to read this, which is what I wanted to read. That says Russia. What about this? Zarechnaya. Does Zarechnaya exist? What are we thinking about, the trees? What are we thinking about the climate around here? What does it feel like? I don't know. I mean, these are the exact same type of trees we saw in the round that was near St. Petersburg. So maybe we're in this region. I am actually going to just go for one over here. And let's see if my theory is correct. Just based on the trees. Nothing I read, actually. Just based on the trees. Let's see. Completely wrong. Right latitude, basically. But completely wrong otherwise. So, we were in Nizhnevartovsk. And we were in a little place called Medjion, which I actually didn't see at all. So every single word that I read was the wrong word, basically. I didn't see either of these. Maybe reading Russian doesn't help as much as I thought it would. Ooh, this will be a good one. I'm going to read this sign. This should tell us everything we need to know. So, Ustkut. Ustikut or something. Let's read these. This is more promising. So, one direction to our what looks like north is going to be Uchisni Sorujenia. Uchisnia Suprugenia. Uchisnia Suprugenia. That's not a place, is it? That's such a long name. How about this one? Rinok. Say Rinok. But over here, maybe? I don't know. I'm going to plop it down here and let's find out. It is a practice round. I don't think this is right, but I'd like to learn about this area. So we were over by Bratsk. Bratsk was unfortunately not on the sign at all. That's tough. Next round. So weird. I just loaded into this round and I was like, I think this is Russia. Obviously it's Russia. Let's see what this says. What is this symbol? Oh god. I don't know what that one is. Maybe it's just an A and it's written weird. Is that Ektromaternai? Maybe. Let's see what this says. Oh, this is going to help a lot. This is a good sign. Maybe it's this. Or maybe it's up here. Tarakanova. 43. That might be the street. Litsenzi or something like that. I don't know. Russia, you are a toughie. And of course, the thing with Russia that makes it so hard is even if I am right and that's the name of the place, how can I possibly find it? Alright, I think I'm going to place it in the center where it seems like a city like this might be. And let's see. Wow. A decent Russia guess. Look, I wasn't even that far away at all, I feel like. But I lost 1,700 points. That's how hard Russia is. We were not in Tarakanova, unfortunately. There's Tarakanova. Tarakanova. Well, we were actually in Katav Ivanovsk. Right in between Ufa and Chelyabinsk. Here's my thing. How am I ever supposed to get any better than that? I know it was a guess, but even, like, that's pretty close. I don't want to say it feels like a lost cause, but it kind of feels like a lost cause. Now, let's go into a real round. We're going to try and get as high a score as possible. Let's see. Alright, so coming in here, we are seeing the Finland, Estonia type of trees that you would see in this northern portion. So that's the first clue. Looks like a bit of a factory area here. This could help. This bus, truck, something. Kulina Logistics, and that's all in English, interestingly. Why is it in English? That's the question of the day. So, now to look around here, because now it seems like we're more towards the center. We might start seeing, wow, that guy's got no shirt on, jeez. Bellissimo. And that says cafe. Okay, cafe. It's interesting. I now know the word cafe is the same in Russian. So let's read this. I don't know what it's going to say, but so that's ZLE Zlektroni cigarettes, electronic cigarettes. There you go, electronic cigarettes. Maybe that's not a Z. There's the three, but then there's the E. It's my dog barking. There's the E that it's a bit of a it's like a curve. So that might be just electronic cigarettes. Maybe it's not a Z at all, is my point. Took a long time to say that. So this we saw in Alteca, or right, that's an it's a P, Apteca. We saw an Apteca in another place. Magazine, oh, oops. Kwasnitsa. So here's a bank. Maybe this bank will have the name. Pushkino, Bank Pushkino. Pushkino, is that a place? Or Pushkin or something. Let's see here. I like this sign. This gotta be something. K, L, right? There's just a K and an L. I-A-N-I-K-A. Clinica, clinic. Lasman. I want to read this. Like, this is Honda. Honda. Service Honda. Right. Honda service. I love that. Ooh, this looks like a place. Let's see. Zastroyshik. Zao. Ooh, this could be a place. Akadem Gorodok. Akadem Gorodok. What about this? Novi Standard. New standard. Жизни. Novi standard жизни. If there's anyone Russian watching, please tell me how I'm doing, by the way, on pronunciation, because I care. I'm trying my best. I really am. Maybe this is a place. 13. That's not in my repertoire. What about this? I can do this one. Kachestvenye. Produktovi magazine. Yes. A lot of places say magazine, right? Magazine. Supermarket. Supermarket. All right. What is this? This guy. Oh, it's gonna say newsstand or something. Gazette. Journale. Yeah. Gazette journal. Nice. This looks like it could be the name of a place. I don't know. So we're looking at turisticheskaya, turisticheskaya comparia or something. Tourist agency, maybe. What about up top then? We have Mirovon Otdik. Wow, I don't know how to pronounce that. Mirovon Otdik. I'm sorry, I'm butchering it so badly. Maybe this says something. Skoro Otkritya. So weirdly enough, I kind of remember those two words from over here. I am actually gonna just plop it down over here. I might just restart if the score is not good enough. But let's see. Actually, we're doing a little experiment. Nope, completely wrong. We were in Novosibirsk. Let's go for another. Wow, this is a lot different than the Russia I'm used to seeing. There is nothing for miles and miles. I mean, where do you even start on a round like this? Okay, I found a sign here. Dus Hol or something like that. Yeah, I guess that's the best way I can pronounce that. Not to get all Geoguessr on it, because I'm trying to use my Russian skills to actually find the places. But it feels like Mongolia, like you're in the flat area near like here or something. You know, that's the idea I get out of this. I could see like Genghis Khan riding his horses, across this field. Right? Was that Genghis Khan? I think it was. I don't know, man. I think I've officially given up my search. I don't want to do it anymore. It's too long. There's nothing for miles and miles and miles and miles. So I'm actually gonna guess right where I had it. I think it's a good guess. But let's see. And let's remember this round because come on. There can't be too much area like this, right? So let's see how close I was. Ooh. Far but close in a way. I think my thinking was right. We were near Kizel. Let's go to the next one. Try to get some better scores to start myself off. Antarak. Antaras. Yes. Antaras. Mebelnaya furnitura. Mebelnaya furniture. Furniture. Yes. Okay. Let's see. Ooh, this looks maybe promising. So, axon. What is axon? I don't know. Torgovi Center. Torgovi Center. Center. Weird way to. Okay, center. Right. I'd like to see this, though. I can't get any closer, but it would help so much if I could. Torgovi Center. Let's keep in mind, Torgovi. Could it be a place? I think so. Could be. I mean, this city's huge. This is one of the major cities, I'm thinking. It's just got so much architecture going on that I feel like how could it not be, Ooh. I like this. What does it say? So there's a couple things. It says, Zapis na consul. Oh, God. It's going to be like a consultancy. What about this? What does this say? Market. Something market, right? Hypermarket, maybe. This says Leroy Merlin. Okay, I'm finding something here. This looks like maybe regional flags, which just reminded me that could help maybe if I knew the regional flags. I don't see them very often, but hey, you never know. Let's see what this says though. This seems like it could help. Mechanicheski Savod. And up top it says O Nauchno. O Nauchno. Proivodzvenoi. Predpriyatia. What the heck? This is too hard, man. I don't know what anything says still. This says magazine again, We see magazine a lot. I wonder what it means actually in Russian because this doesn't look like a magazine to me. Whoa. Wait, what is this? I can't handle the different fonts. I can't do different fonts yet. You gotta let me be, man. Oh, here's a good sign. I think. Ah, it's gone. It's gone. It's warped out of existence. Never mind. This has become more of a Russian pronunciation episode than it has an actual finding Russian places episode. But I'm here for it. Does this say Tech Center? Tech Center. Tech Center. Oh. Yeah, I'm gonna give up. Canada. Let's put it in Nizhny Novgorod. It was not right. Okay, so we were in Kaluga. Did we see this anywhere? Kaluga. Kaluga. Very simple. And I don't think we saw this anywhere. The big problem when it comes to a lot of these places is that the name of the actual city doesn't appear a lot. Because I don't even think I saw this throughout the entire time. Let's restart. I'm going to give it one more try. Let's see how that round goes. Alright. Here we are. We're out in what seems like a little bit more of a countryside type of location here. Very different from our previous rounds, right? Not a city. Well, it could be a city, but it's much smaller scale. So we've reached the main road here. Let's see if we could find any signs that seem to point towards a bigger city, maybe. Because I don't think I'll find this small one on the map. Not if I look for 10 days, I wouldn't find it on the map, probably. Toporkovo. Toporkovo is where we were. Toporkovo. Easy enough. Here is something huge. One of the first times you'll ever see a highway sign in Russia, and it's actually got the names of places, it seems. So let's see. Let's see if we can find that. On the top, we have Mizinovo. Mizinovo is one way. The other way, we have Ad, Ad, Moskva, maybe Moscow, Moskva, Shelkovo, Moskva, Shelkovo, Moskva, there we go, Moscow is Moskva, Shelkovo. We're looking for the A103. The A103. This is Shelkovo. Is it? Shelyokovo. Close enough. Moskva Shelkovo is one way. Mizinovo is the other way. Where's Mizinovo? Mizinovo, I'm looking for you. Show yourself. Sound like a villain in a movie. Show yourself, Mizinovo. I know you're hiding around here. It'll be a lot easier for you if you just show yourself. Well, you know what we can also look at is, what does this sign say? Nothing. Oh, these guys. Look at this. Wow, the Soviets. They're still alive. There you go. I think we're like up here. I'm going to call it. I'm going to call it that. Let's go. Yes. You almost never, ever get around like that. There's Toporkovo. Wow. So where's Mizinovo? There's Mizinovo. It was hiding. What a great round. Moving on. Moving on here. Oh, and now we're out in the middle of nowhere. You know what? I think I'll be satisfied if we get over 10k in this episode. That means I will have had enough to get like 2 out of the 5 rounds, which is a good start. We'll call that a good start for Russia. See if I can get the 10k. This Russia's kind of looking like some sort of French hillside. But it ain't looking like Russia to me. I really don't want to have to give up. I want 2 good rounds this game. I think I'm going to give up again. There's nothing for miles. Let's just go here. Actually, let's go here. Or here. Yeah. I don't know. This will be one of the rounds that we're going to lose points on. Okay. It was a lot further than I thought. I don't know. I mean, if you get a rush round like this on the daily, it's pretty much guaranteed that you're not going to get points. I'm not even... This isn't really part of the point of this series. I don't think a round like that can ever be figured out in whatever country it's in. Maybe other countries have more signs than Russia has, but that's about it. Those are always going to be hard. Okay, moving on. Here, we're on a highway. There should be some signs to work with, hopefully. All right, quickly coming upon our first sign. Here we go. Arkhara, or Bluchia, or Obluchia, and Khabarovsk. Sounds like over here. Why does it sound like over here? I don't know. Arkhara, Obluchia. I found it. This is it. Khabarovsk. Okay. Khabarovsk. Let's go. And Khabarovsk is to our south, 400 kilometers away. Closer places include Arkhara and Ob something. Here's Ob something. So from here to here, about 300. Arkhara is there. It's 43. So we gotta be over here. Ish. I think that's good enough for me. I'm gonna guess. Woo! We only lost 169 points. Alright. That's the type of rush around you like to see. Why did I feel like it was on the east? The names. Weirdly enough, I don't know what it is. It was like a spidey sense in my head that just, or like a vodka sense or Russian sense, I don't know, popped on in my head, and I was like, those names sound Eastern. I don't know why. No idea why, but they did. Okay. Next round here. Cows. Okay, so I saw the cows. I'm happy with the cows. Now, let's keep moving. All there is out here is cows. Please help me. This might be another round where I have to abandon and just take a hit, because this is just... I mean, we're in the middle of nowhere. Again. I mean, there's a town like in the very far distance, but what am I going to click here for 30 minutes until I get to a town that's like small and I have trouble finding it? I don't know. This seems like another one of those rounds where if you're given 3 minutes in the daily and you get given this, you're taking the L. It's that simple. So I think I am just going to make a guess here. It doesn't feel like the normal like Mongolia click that I wanted to do, but we are in the middle of nowhere. I'm feeling over here. I don't know why. It just feels kind of right, maybe a little lower. Let's click near some towns, like over here. Let's go for that. Let's see how it goes. Okay. I was about to yell and be like, that's not even Russia. technically it is Russia. They own this little piece of land, and that's why it looks so different than I'm used to. That actually did look like a Poland or Lithuania round. Huh. That's kind of cool, actually. So if you land in Russia and it looks like it's Lithuania or Poland, and you know it's Russia, maybe it's here. I didn't even know these rounds could exist in Geoguessr, but there you go. Kaliningrad area has rounds too. Okay, last round. Let's see how it's going. Let's see. This says Ogibd. 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 Okay. And then this says Ulica Shakurina. Here's something. Let's see what this says. Profesional. Cool. Professional places. What is a backwards S? That's not part of my training. None of those are part of my training. Get me out of here. Oh, here's something. Kemerovo, which I've heard of, and NK Nkitsos. Kemerovo's place, though. So we have to be near it. Where is it? Here it is, Kemerovo. And then Nkitsos, or however you pronounce it, is somewhere else. You know what, though? I think I'm going to get a good amount of points if I just plop down, maybe down here, considering Kemerovo is to the north, right? That's what it's saying. How far, I don't know, but hey, let's give it a shot. I think we're about here. Let's find out. Woo! Only lost about 405 points there. We were in Leninsk Kuznetsky. Kuznetsky, which I absolutely did not see. So, not bad. That other place that I saw with the unpronounceable name, it's nowhere to be found. But hey, if we go to summary, we got a silver. Yes. It's like all messed up, but we got a silver in Russia. 15,000 points. That's 5,008 points higher than I was shooting for with this game, and I feel great about it. Honestly, I do, at the end of these 2 episodes so far, feel that my Russia skills have improved. Definitely way better than in the past. Being able to read things might not help every time, but like actually have helped other times. So these ones were out in the middle of nowhere, but all the ones where I had clues, I actually did end up finding what I needed to. Takes a little bit longer, you can see. Actually within 3 minutes mostly on some of these, but at this point I've been recording for multiple hours, and I think it is time to end it. There will be another episode of this Russia series, maybe learning more nuances about, how to know if you're in Eastern versus Western, Northern versus Southern. We're going to figure that all out. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you soon. Bye.